Hello everyone, dear primary 5 students. Today we will start together new vocabulary lesson, Module 2, True Stories, page 20 and 21. Module 2 is mainly about natural disasters. And now we will read together a text about one of these natural disasters. It's about tsunami. And tsunami means a large wave that is caused by an earthquake in the sea or in the ocean. Now let's see together the experience of a boy called Mark with this natural disaster tsunami. And here is a picture to show you tsunami. In this text, Mark talks about his holiday in Thailand. Let's start reading the text. The morning of 26 December was warm and sunny on Phi Phi Don Island in Thailand. The sunshine was a welcome change from the wet, rainy weather in London. And welcome change means a change you are happy about. After breakfast, we went to the beach. My parents decided to sunbathe. And sunbathe is an action which means to sit in the sun to have a tan. And I ran straight into the crystal clear water. And crystal clear means very clear water. Nothing could prepare me for what was about to happen. And in this part, Mark tells us that something bad was about to happen. And this means that it happened suddenly. He didn't expect something bad to happen because of the sunny weather and the clear water. Suddenly, I heard a loud roar. And loud roar means a very loud noise. The water under my feet disappeared. This means that suddenly the water went away, which means that a large wave is coming. I heard people screaming and pointing at the sea. When people are afraid of something, they start to scream in horror. What's going on? I wondered as I turned to see a massive wave coming towards me. I asked myself, what's wrong? What's going on? Then I turned around and I saw a very large wave coming into my direction. Mark, run! I heard my mom shout before the huge wave swallowed me. And the word swallow here means to cover completely. This means that Mark was under the water and he couldn't come out. I was under the water. I tried to breathe and reach the surface, but the force of the water just pushed me down. This means that he tried to go up, but the water was very strong and he couldn't come up. Then out of nowhere, a hand grabbed me and pulled me up. Out of nowhere is an expression that means something that happens suddenly, something that appears suddenly. And the word grab is a verb which means to take hold of something very tightly and pull strongly. So in this part, Mark tells us that someone pulled him suddenly and rescued him. A person saved Mark. I gasped for air and looked around. Gasp for air means to try hard to breathe. I was in a palm tree with a Thai man. So now we find that the man who saved Mark is a Thai man, a man from Thailand, and now Mark is in a palm tree with this man. And a palm tree is a kind of trees that grow on the beaches. It's a tall, thin tree with long leaves. I could see people in the distance running in panic. Here Mark tells us that there are a lot of people far away. In the distance means far away, and they are running in panic. They are very afraid. They are in horror, and they run in panic. This means that they are running and they are very afraid. People are afraid of this natural disaster tsunami. I felt like crying, but I was too shocked to even do that. He said that he wanted to cry, But he was too shocked, and the word shocked means he was horrified, he was afraid because of bad things that happened suddenly. The only thing I could do was to sit and watch, unable to move. Unable to move means he can't move because of being horrified and shocked. The hours passed slowly. Suddenly, the Thai man started shouting and pointing to a helicopter. Suddenly, a helicopter appeared, and the Thai man started shouting and pointing at it. The pilot saw us and came to rescue us. The word rescue means to save. Half an hour later, we were safe in the hills, and hills are very high away from water. There were a lot of people there. I felt lonely and lost. Mark here tells us his feelings. He felt that he was lonely and lost because he didn't know anything about his parents. Mark, you're safe. I heard my mom's voice say. Then he heard his mother's voice. I don't remember feeling more relieved in my life than at that moment. The word relieved means the feeling that you have when you are calm after a very bad situation or a very dangerous situation. 2 days later, we left the island. We felt lucky to be alive, but we were sorry for the locals that lost their homes. It was a terrible experience. And here Mark tells us that he felt very lucky because he was safe. But he was also sorry for the locals, and the locals means those people who live in that area, because they lost their homes. After that, he tells us that it was a bad experience, and the word terrible means a very bad experience. Now let's answer this exercise together. Let's match together the adjective with its meaning. Number 1, sunny. Sunny means when you find the sun in the sky and it equals bright. So match number 1 with letter C. Number 2, massive. Massive means very big. And you match it with letter A, huge. And huge means very big. The next one, number 3, shocked. Shocked means horrified. Match it with letter B. And shocked or horrified means very afraid because something bad happened suddenly. The next one, number 4, safe. Safe means you are not harmed. Nothing bad happened to you. So match it with letter F. Safe means unharmed. The next one, number 5, lonely. Lonely means alone. And here also it equals abandoned. So match lonely with abandoned. The next one, relieved, matched with letter D, calm. And relieved means to be calm after a bad situation. Now let me summarize to you the words' definitions. A welcome change, a change that you are happy about. Abandoned, having been left alone somewhere or to feel lonely. Breathe, to take air into your lungs and let it out again. Crystal clear means very clear. Disappear means vanish or something is not here anymore. It's the opposite of appear. Disaster or catastrophe, something bad or dangerous that happens. Experience, something that happens to somebody. Force means the power. Gasp for air means try hard to breathe. Grab, to take hold of somebody or something suddenly and roughly or strongly. Helicopter, aircraft lifted by long blades on top which go round very fast. Hill, area of land that is smaller than a mountain and it's high. In the distance means far away. Lonely, feeling unhappy because of being alone. Massive, very large or huge. Natural, caused by nature. Out of nowhere, used to express that something or somebody appears unexpectedly. Unexpectedly means suddenly. Palm tree, a tropical tree with long leaves that grows near the beach. Scream means to shout in a very loud voice out of fear. Sunbathe means to lie or to sit in the sun. Shocked means unpleasantly surprised, which means to be surprised but because of something bad. Sunshine means the light and the heat of the sun. Sunny, having a lot of sunshine. Surface, the top of something. Swallow, cover something so that no one can see it or to cover completely. Wave, raised mass of water, especially in the sea. Pass of time, to go by. Beach, the surface of the water, means to come up to. Realize, to be aware of something. Rescue means to save. Roar means a loud noise. Run straight into means to go somewhere immediately. Safe means not in danger. Now it's time for exercise on page 20 and page 21. Complete using these words: crystal, roar, disappeared, screaming, sunbathe, rescued, experience, swallowed, gasped, relieved, massive, and shocked. Number 1. I saw a space wave coming towards me. The suitable answer is massive. Number 2. The water was space clear. The water was crystal clear. Number 3. The lifeguard space a young boy. The suitable answer is rescued. The lifeguard rescued a young boy. Number 4. I like sitting in the sun too. Sunbathe. The suitable answer is sunbathe. Number 5. The children were afraid because they heard a loud. The suitable answer is roar. A loud roar, which means a loud noise. Number 6. The plane space behind a cloud. The suitable answer here, disappeared. The plane disappeared behind the cloud. Number 7. Someone was space for help. The suitable answer is screaming. Someone was screaming for help. Number 8. He came to the surface of the water and space for air. The suitable answer is gasped for air. Number 9. A huge wave spaced him while he was swimming. The suitable answer is swallowed. A huge wave swallowed him while he was swimming. Number 10. He was space after the accident. The suitable answer, he was shocked after the accident. It was a terrible space. He was about to die. It was a terrible experience. The suitable answer is experience. Number 12. We were space because there was no damage after the earthquake. The suitable answer, relieved. We were relieved. Thank you for listening. This is the end of our lesson. Prepare your questions if you have any for discussion in the class. Thank you and goodbye.